First on the scale will be Edion Gomes. Yeah, this is featherweights, 146-pound limit. 144 and a half for India. And her opponent tomorrow night, undefeated Carolina Manungahu. 144 and a half for Manungahu. Again, this is our first fight tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, 6 p.m. local time. Featherweights in the cage. And we'll move on, fight fans. Then next fight, 3 rounds, straw weights with Kiana Rain and Tisha Torres. Rain on the scale first. This is Kiana Rain making her professional debut tomorrow night. 113 and a half. Also her professional debut, the tiny tornado, Tisha Torres. 114.4. Torres is good, 114 and a half. Next up will be the bantamweights, 3 rounds with Marcia Allen and Jessamine Duke. Allen on the scale first. 134.4. 134 and a half for the Black Widow. Next on the scale, Jessamine Duke, the gun. 135.4. 135 and a half. Now we'll drop down to weight 105 pounds. This is the atom weight division. Also will be featured in our title fight tomorrow night. Stephanie Frausto and Amy Davis. Frausto on the scale first. 104.6. 104 and a half. And her opponent, Little Dynamite, Amy Davis. 106 even. 106 even. Next up, 115 pounds, straw weights. Battle of 2 undefeateds, 3-0, both of them, Joanne Calderwood and Ashley Cummins. 115 and a quarter for Joanne Calderwood. Her opponent, Ashley Smashley Cummins. 115, 3/4 for Cummins. Strawweight action, Carla Esparza and Lynn Alvarez. Come on up, Carla. 115.4. And she's good at 115 and a half. Her opponent tomorrow night, lights out, Lynn Alvarez. 115.2. 115 and a quarter. Featherweights with Danielle West and Julia Budd, the Honey Badger. Danielle West on the scale first. 145 even for Danielle West. Her opponent, the Jewel, Julia Budd. 146 even. Right at the limit, 146 for Julia Budd. Down to the atomweight, 3 rounds with Lacey Shuckman and Michelle Watterson. Shuckman on the scale first. 106.4. Shuckman just a little heavy, 106 and a half. Her opponent tomorrow night, we'll go ahead and weigh her, the karate hottie, Michelle Watterson. 106 even. 106 even. Next up, 135 bantamweights, Raquel Pennington and Kat Zingano. Pennington on the scale first. 135.6. And Rocky's good, 135 and a half. Her opponent undefeated, Kat Zingano. 135.2. 135 and a quarter. On to the flyweights, 3 rounds, Vanessa Porto and Tara La Rosa.
125 even.
125, right on the nose. 125 for Porto. Her opponent, the veteran of the cage, 21-2 as a professional. Here is Terra La Rosa.
127.6.
All right, she's a pound and a half above the limit, 127.5. Limit again is 126. And she does have the 2-hour cut. Staying in the flyweights, 3-rounders. First, Ashling Daly.
125 even.
125 even for Ash the Bash. Her opponent tomorrow night, Barb Hunchak.
124.2.
Hunchak good, 124.25. 124.25. To the bantamweight division, 3 rounds with Leslie Smith and Caitlin Young. Smith on the scale first. 135.5. 135.5 for Smith. Her opponent, Caitlin Young. 135 even is good for Caitlin Young. Now we move on to our co-main event tomorrow night. 3 rounds, bantamweight action. Sarah Delalio taking on Shayna Baszler. Delalio,
135 even.
135 pounds for Delalio. Her opponent, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
134.6.
134.5 for Shayna Baszler. And for the first time tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, Invicta will have a world title belt on the line. 5 rounds for the Atomweight World Championship, featuring Naho Sugiyama and Jessica Penny. Sugiyama first on the scale. Sugiyama 8-0 in her career. And she is good at 103.5. 103.5 for Sugi Rock. Her opponent, 9 wins with just 1 defeat. Please welcome Jessica Penny.
104.4.
We got a title fight, 104.5. Tomorrow night, 5 rounds for the Invicta FC Atomweight Championship. There's the belt right there, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in public view. And one of these ladies will walk out of the cage with that around her waist tomorrow night.